Okay, so this episode is going to be all of the gardener's quests. So I went ahead and went to each of the planets and picked up the a bunch of the ingredients to kind of help it go along. So we need a solanarium to return to the Overseer, and then we'll need these others to whenever the farmer asks for them. So, but the solanarium you get on hot planets. It's good to see you, friend. I trust the Viking technology kept you safe. I have solanarium required to finish the plans for the farmer's workstation. It will be interesting to see what effect a second Gek will have on my Overseer. I cannot imagine they have spent much time conversing with the scientists or the armorer. Give the solanarium. To farm, we shall exploit the earth, free at last from the sentinels and practice the glory of trade. Alright. Once you have secured our farmer, you will want to trade unhindered to profit from our glorious harvest, without being dragged to and fro. Never fear, friend, for I shall make it so. All I require is a few circuit boards to finish the plans for a trade terminal of our own. The Overseer requests circuit boards in order to create galactic trade terminal blueprints. The Korvax scientists should be able to provide the necessary parts. I do not have zeal for trade. That seems to seize the Gek. Nonetheless, it would be convenient to tap the galactic market from right here in my home. Alright, so we already earned the circuit board from the blueprints from the Korvax. So we could go ahead and build that now. Let's see. What are we going to need? Alright, this is a circuit board, not to be confused with the microprocessor, which I've done in the past. So polyfiber and heat capacitor. So polyfiber. Let's just, yeah, okay. And then circuit board. Factories infest the place of worlds upon worlds, spitting out resources for no purpose, yet they are attacked by sentinels for orbiting a single rock. It's outrageous. It makes me sick. The Overseer is right. I'm attacked by sentinels for mining small quantities of resources when factory complexes operate with impunity. Why? Why do they ignore such greed? Well, I must fight for mere survival. Agree, this is unjust. It is good to see your anger. Ask yourself, why do sentinels get to choose who suffers? Who gave them this power? I trust our scientist was able to meet your needs, friends. They have the circuits we demand. As I approached the Overseer, I was almost certain I heard them talking to themselves, spitting out words and phrases in a tongue I recognize but do not understand. But seconds later, there is no trace of the venom I thought I heard. I must be mistaken. Trade envoy Hollering asked me for circuit boards. Give him the circuit boards. The Overseer is strange, but no more so than any other beings I've encountered. Indeed, they have been more helpful than most. I hand over the circuits and receive my reward. Galactic Trade Terminal. Ah, friend, you will be so happy with Trade Envoy Hollering. I have drawn up plans for starship technology, but I cannot yet sync my design with your ship. I shall need a gravitino ball to perfect my device. The Overseer predicted I would be pleased, and once again they are correct. They have been ceaseless in their efforts to improve my lot. A gravitino ball is required to finish the promised starship technology. The farmer may be able to help acquire this one. Accept. You will not regret it, friend. It is good we work so well together. Okay. So down to the farmer's area. Alright. Alright, we're gonna remove this one. Place that there. And then alright, so now we have the agricultural terminal. So let's go find a farmer. Alright, so make sure we got the right research. There we go. Hire a base farmer. Target is outside. Okay. Should be close by. Alright. Got the right one selected. Alright. So the farmer should be in the space station. Hop in here. Well, there should be a update and expedition popping off here soon, so it'll be interesting to see what they add, if anything, with this coming update. By the time this one goes up, it should have already popped. Alright, underling lucid. Good. Friend, you have worked for me, yes? I have served in the finest kitchens and gardens across 12 systems, and each one producing prize-winning cuisines. I grow all my ingredients. Hire me, yes? The Gek chirps happily at the sight of me. They promise to help me grow all kinds of crops on my world. They require paperwork. They have already been signed, apparently. I really don't like this Gek. The farmer offers to join my world and make use of my agricultural terminal. Can I find another one? Decline. But friend, the contract is already signed. My arrival is inevitable. Okay. I gotta go see it. Alright. If I can't find another one, I'll come back to this one. Okay, I found an alternate, so came to another Gek system. Do you not tire, traveler. Natural's yoke drag you down. I shall help you master it. The farmer offers to join my world and make use of my agricultural terminal. Accept. Thank you, friend. Neither you nor your stomach shall regret it. Okay. Alright, back to the... So basically I just went to space stations, selected another Gek system, and went and then talked to all the Gek and just got words until I found one that was a farmer, and it turned out to be the second one I talked to. Alright, so we're gonna go back, greet the farmer, and start his quest. You don't have to take the first one that's provided. You can look for others. Alright. This is a home of glass and metal, traveler. It is in dire need of my touch. But no need to fear, for I come well equipped for such work. Continue. Alright. So grout flower, large hydroponic bay, and then so I have those others I can build on my bases on planets. Your first lesson, I will teach you to embrace the dirt, friend. The earth provides life and death, after all. Take this hydroponics tray and these grout flower seeds, grow the flower, and see how fine it feels to produce life. Hireling Diversa is already bedding in nicely. They have already given me the means to beautify my home. If I prove myself worthy farmer with this grout flower, perhaps they will share more of their agricultural secrets. Accept. Wonderful, my friend. So our home will be filled with delicate perfume, for which this plant was named. Okay. Blueprint catalog. Alright. Grow grout flower. Meet 35 aliens. Okay. Alright, so go to agricultural grout flower. We'll go ahead. Oh. Alright, so let's so can I turn in what I have already? Or do I not? I should have enough. Let's see. Tab. Freighter. Alright. So if you already have it in your inventory, you can go ahead and continue on with the quest. You don't have to wait for it to grow. How is the grout flower? How is the grout flower, friend? Does it blossom? Is it heavy with fruit? Hand in 25. Beautiful friend, we shall make a farmer of you yet, while I prepare a dish of fragrant wonder. Another agricultural challenge awaits you. So, frostwort. The frostwort is a tricky thing, friend. It flourishes where other plants fail, thrusting its roots through the ice and snow. But such a hard life is not for us. Plant one here in your own home and be spared the pain of winter. Hireling Diverska asked me to grow frostwort plant and prove our hydroponics system can replicate in any environment. Accept. Wonderful friend, it is delicate thing to look at for such a hardy plant. Please do enjoy it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and plant 4 here. Now, when you're building out the gardener's rooms, as you can see, it takes this material. So you'll have to get it from animals if you don't already have it when you get to your freighter, or if you've already finished this quest and you go do the expanding your base, you'll get the means to go ahead and build it or to make it, and then when you get to your freighter, you'll be able to plant it. Okay, so And then I should have plenty to return to the farmer with. Alright. You have mastered the frostwort. Your base is already feeling more homely, yes? Confirm, 50 crystals. Does the way it shimmers in the light not enchant you, friend? I have lost hours to this gentle glisten, but now a plant of great contrast. Alright, solar vine. Your next crop will be solar vine, a plant that grows deep within the mantle of scorched worlds. It seeks out all heat from the sun or the core below. Its roots can be extended to such incredible lengths that once it was believed they never ended. But do not worry, friend. Here within our facilities, their growth shall be more manageable. Hireling Dersvinda wishes me to cultivate solar vine, a plant that usually grows in extreme heat. If only I shone as bright as the solar vine, I envy you the joy of discovery, friend. So I've already gone in and got some. So basically, when he's asked for, like, you hear the very first it says star bulb. So this planet would have star bulb on it if you look for it, and then this one would have cactus. This one would have fungal mold. So in different planets, like the hot planets will have the solanarium, and then frozen planets will have frost crystals. And if you go to radiated ones, it'll have gamma weed. Alright, so solanarium. And so this is what we needed to make the heat capacitor for the circuit board. Yeah, you have successfully cultivated solar vine. Yes, I can smell its heat from here. It is incandescent splendor. Confirmed, 50 solanarium. Wonderful. Savor this moment, friend. For now, I lead you into more dangerous realms of botany study. Alright, so do the fungal mold. Fungal clusters are cultivated within toxic environments. But you have proved you can master much, yes? Be careful as you work, friend. Clusters have been known to cause illness and hallucination if improperly handled. Extended exposure is ill-advised. Hireling Dersvinda wishes for me to use a hydroponics tray to grow fungal clusters. Accept. Wonderful. While you prepare the fungal clusters, I will check our ventilation systems. One can have too much of a good thing. Alright, so fungal clusters. So I need ammonia. Alright. Do I not have an ammonia? Let's see. Oh, I don't have ammonia. So so pyrite comes from the same planet as cactus. Phosphorus comes from the same planet as solanarium. Dioxide comes from the same planets as frostwort, and then uranium comes from the same planet as the gamma weed. So I need to go get some ammonia, which also can be used to for your hazmat shields. So alright, do I have a base on a planet? Let's see. Irradiated. That's gonna be gamma. It's gonna be probably cactus. Rainy, no. See, where was the swamp? Hazardous moisture, I think. We'll try this one. Can't remember if this is the one where I had to find the flying beetle during the expedition or not. But if I remember that one was on a toxic planet. So let's see. Sodium, phosphine. Oh, this one has this is phosphine. So if you find a swamp planet, you can find the phosphine. There's fungal mold, cactus flesh. So we could go to that planet there. All right. So I think it's that one. Yep. You see there it says fungal mold, copper, and then ammonia. So this is where you get ammonia. And you can also use it for your hazmat suit, for your shields, and your... So anytime you're on this type of planet, whenever your shield goes down, you can use that instead of the fuel cells. So we need to find some ammonia. Alright. I don't know that that's ammonia. It's usually green. We'll double check. I can do a search from the ground. So that's copper. Another copper. It's cobalt. Alright, there's an ammonia. And fun fact, so you don't have to deal with the weather or storms and stuff. You can also burrow down and go underneath. And you can do T to make the ball bigger, or you can do R to make it smaller. And then if you use R, you get more materials back, but you use more of the gun's minerals. So to restock, use ferrite dust, pure ferrite dust, magnesium, ferrite, and silicon. So if you do it on an R, you use more of this, but you get more in return. Okay, so I'm going to do this, and I'll bring y'all back. Okay, this is the second of 2 little pits that I've done. So once I finish this, then we'll head back. I have to say, I do enjoy doing this. To me, it's kind of relaxing. I enjoy it. I know some people hate it, and it's not very fun to watch. So usually I cut it out, because I know a lot of people don't enjoy it. But I find it relaxing sometimes to get to do this. So there's certain things in certain games that I can do that it don't really bother me. I just kind of enjoy it. So that should give us like 1,300. That should be enough for now. Eventually I'll set up a mine. I'll set up a mine that will extract it from the ground, automated. Where to park? There we are. Over this hill. Let's head in the right direction. So as you can see, the hazmat Sorry. As you can see, the hazmat is going down. That right here. Nope, that's so that'll be oxygen. No, right here. So you can see the hazmat's going down. So you can this one you can only use sodium, but on like these, if I had a one for toxic, then I would be able to use this. Like, see, this one uses uranium. This one uses the dioxide from the coal planet. That's phosphorus. And then I don't appear to have any toxic toxic ones on this one. All right, so we're gonna head back to the freighter. I'll see you there. And we're back on the freighter. All right, so now we should be able to build. Should be able to build the fungal clusters. There we go. Alright, I'll go ahead and throw this in the freighter. Alright. Ah, you are finished then. Let me see those fungal clusters of yours. It has been such a long time. Offer 50. You learn quickly, traveler. Now that you have mastered some of the more dangerous flora, let's go one step further. So gamma weed, and we have uranium. Okay. The Gek lost our homes, our cities, our identities in the last great war, traveler. World upon world, bombarded by atomic strike. All that grows on the worlds of the old are warped things, deadly to the touch, screaming with the memory of what they once were. One such crop is gamma weed. We shall cultivate it here. Let us leave the fighting to others, friend. We shall grow things instead. Harling Dersvinda wishes for me to cultivate gamma weed using the hydroponics tray. Accept. I await the results with the anticipation, traveler. Now please forgive me. I have not been able to sleep recently. I must get some rest. Oh, I need to build you a room. Okay. Gamma weed. Alright, are the gamma weeds cuttings ready? They require delicate care in spite of their gothic origins, or perhaps because of them, who knows. Show me your success. Hand over 50. Ah, I will be able to make such fine dishes with this plant. It is a pity that you are unable to gorge on this radioactive treasure, traveler. But perhaps I may offer an alternative. We will satiate your hunger with beauty rather than food. Alright, this is for Gravitino balls. Gravitino balls, venomant urchin, obium pearls. We shall cultivate a crop of Gravitino host. I will be happy to tell you the history of this flora, should you wish it. My stories and theories seem to bore other Gek friend. I suppose I'm closest to the Korvac in my wish to study, but even then, those machines lack sense of surprise, all passionate wonder. I must confess that I frequently feel lonely. Harling Dersverda wishes for me to use the hydroponics tray to grow Gravitino balls. Accept. Many believe the Gravitino host cannot be cultivated through artificial means, but I know they are wrong, friend. You will reap the benefits of my experimentation. And when you harvest them, you don't get pesky sentinels attacking you. Alright, so Gravitino host. So you don't even need the Gravitino ball, but you need chromatic metal, silver, and magnesium ferrite. So and see, it just so happens that I should have Return to the farmer. I know that sound anywhere. You carry gravitino balls, do you not? Hand in a gravitino ball. Ah, it is like greeting an old friend. Let me see them. Truly wondrous work, traveler. New building part. Now we can do cactus. We have seen so much life in frost and heat, nuclear winter, and toxic wastelands. You should know by now that no world is truly barren, friend, even if there seems to be few signs of life. Take the echinocactus, for example. They are found on otherwise barren worlds, waiting for their moment to thrive. Just think of what they will become in this superior environment. Howling Disperda wishes for me to cultivate echinocactus, a plant that usually grows on barren worlds, except. I look forward to the results, friend. Alright. So this was these require the pyrite. The echinocactus must have bloomed by now. Is it ready, friend? Can I see it? Hand in 100. I only have 2 plants left to show you. Your training is almost complete, friend. I am so proud. Star bramble. So you need Paranithium. These are found on the grassy planets, the ones that generally may not have no storms. I want to share something with you, something beautiful beyond compare. Star bulbs are grown from the rarest of star brambles, found on lush worlds, unspoilt by war or death. This is why I wanted to become a farmer, to tend to such sublimity. Hireling Dispervinda wishes for me to use the hydroponics tray to grow star brambles, except. Excellent. I must go to speak to the Overseer. Apparently, they are unhappy with my performance. Perhaps this crop will change their mind. Okay. Star bramble. Eiling Dersvernda, the star brambles have bloomed, yes? Pass them over for examination. Hand in 25 star bulb. There can only be then only one task remains. Mordite. I cannot pretend to be a farmer anymore. The Overseer has made it clear I must be as others of my species are. I must trade, sell, accumulate. But I will make a final meal before I leave, traveler. The Overseer requested it. A dish from a Mordite root, the death element. Go, grow the final crop. Howling Disperda wishes for me to use the hydroponics tray to grow Mordite roots. Except. The Overseer asked for one last meal with me before I go. I must ready myself. Good luck, friend. I don't want you to go. I want to look for you. Alright, I'm going to have to go talk to the Overseer. So that should leave enough. Verse 25. Now I have enough. You grew it, didn't you? The Mordite root is done. Hand in 25. Let me see it. You have mastered so much of our botanical art, my friend. To see that others understand its virtues, well, it gives me hope. It is a pity you can digest so little of your own produce, but creating life is its own reward, is it not? The farmer has no more tasks for me. They tell me their contract is at an end and that they will be returning to Gek territory. As they discuss their leaving plans, they watch the ceiling carefully. It is unclear what they are looking at. Suddenly, hireling Dersvinda grabs me, telling me not to trust the Overseer, that their fellow Gek may not even be a Gek at all. They seem to suggest that their food was somehow drugged. But this can't be true. I've shared meals with the Overseer, and I am fine, but they would never do anything to harm us. The Overseer only wants what is best. A moment later, the farmer stopped speaking. They assure me that they were just joking and beg me not to speak of the matter again. Ask if they're alright. I asked Hireling Deverna if they are alright. They claim they are. Their eyes glisten in the darkness of the base. Don't worry, I'll take care of the Overseer. Oh. What do we have next? I'm not feeling like myself, traveler. I do not think I should go, not just yet. Yes, that's right, I will stay. Good. The farmer appears to be refusing to leave, despite the lack of continued payments or directives from an overseer. They spend their days tending my crops, no longer proposing any task. They claim they have nowhere else to go. Smile at them. Hireling Deverna smiles back, happy to be here among their plants. Don't worry, I'm going to make sure you have a room. Alright, we're not doing awakenings. Log. Expand the base. Construction terminal. Hey, by the way, this is your new home. Alright, we're not going to talk about why. Here you go. Did you enjoy your adventure, friend? Your expedition to find our orb? I have waited for you faithfully. There's something about the way Trade Envoy Hollering speaks that, for all their kind words, suggests a resentment saved only for the deepest of enemies. But they would not have come to work here if we were enemies. Of course not. We are friends. The Overseer asked for the Gravitino Ball so they can finish the Starship technology design. Give the Gravitino Ball. As ever, I am so grateful for your assistance, friend. Did you enjoy your adventure, friend? Your expedition to find our orb? I have waited for you faithfully. Something about... Alright, we've already done this. Okay. Alright. So I got that. That's done. So it was going to have me give him another one. I had that happen to me when I did it last time with the survival. I ended up having to give him 2 Gravitino orbs. Alright. Have you ever wondered what happens after death, between expiration and rebirth? Meditate on annihilation. Harvest Mordite from the dead. It is the only way to escape. Since the Overseer arrived, I've had a recurring dream, a nightmare that feels like a memory. Flesh emerged with metal, a world of glass that blinks, a planet with green skies and an obsidian moon, a dream where I can see my grave As I snap back to reality, there is a moment before I can shake the image that wound on the world lingering before my eyes. The Overseer asked me to harvest Mordite, a material found in the bodies of slain creatures. Except, the Overseer has served me well. Perhaps their task will free my mind from these lingering nightmares. Okay, so in the next one we're going to harvest the Mordite, and we'll continue on with the... we're going to have to go recruit a exocraft mech, and we'll continue on with it from there. Until then. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more content, leave a comment down below, and hope to see you in the next one.